Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. Joining us now is Heather Riley, company manager for Cirque du Soleil. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure. Good morning.
Good morning. So, Luzia.
Yes.
Big show. It's been in San Francisco for a while.
Yes.
And it's here until the end of January.
Until the end of January, and then we do the big move all the way to San Jose. Pack up 60-plus trucks of equipment and move an hour down the highway and open up again for another couple of months.
That's a huge feat.
It is.
So tell me about the show, what the main themes are.
Well, this is a show that for the first time really follows a cultural background. Our creator, Daniele Finzi-Pasca, had a very strong affinity to Mexico and the Mexican cultures, and he's taken different ideas from around the country, different scenes, different visions, and each act in the show represents a different part or culture or history of Mexico.
And it seems so colorful.
It is very colorful. Bright costumes, the lighting, the music. It's a very joyful, very celebration-oriented show, and something a little bit different than we've seen in some of the other productions we've brought to San Francisco.
Yeah, these pictures are absolutely beautiful and good for us. We actually have video of some of the show. Let's take a look. It's always amazing what these performers are capable of doing.
Absolutely, and you've just seen clips from our last act and our first act, and both the traditional circus components, but again, with a Cirque twist, and they're always going to be something special.
Yeah, definitely. I like that, the Cirque twist. Luzia, explain the name.
It's actually a mashup of words, the two Spanish words for rain and for water, for light, and those are the big elements of our show. We have what we call the rain curtain, or the water feature, where we have more than 2,000 gallons of water, which we use to rain inside the big top.
Wow.
Something we've never done before, and presents some challenges, but it's absolutely stunning. So Luvia and Luz, and put them together, and you have the name of our show.
And does that make this stand out from other Cirque du Soleil performances?
Absolutely. People who, we're well known in the Bay Area, and people have come to see us for years and years, but nobody's ever seen something like this. And to know that we travel with that is another element in the surprise. So to have that water factor is a big thing for us.
And it's educational as well. You're learning about culture.
It is, and each of the different acts is a different scene, so it's more of a montage as you travel through. There's a clown that leads, on that journey, and he takes us to all these different places as he goes along and discovers the cultures. But even in the costumes and what you saw in the acts, those clips there, the hummingbirds are a very traditional spiritual element for the Mexican culture. The final act in the show, it's a traditional pattern, so you may or may not know you're learning things as you go along, but there's a lot of elements in there.
Earlier you talked about this being a massive production. What is it like to travel with this? I mean, you're just going right now from San Francisco to San Jose.
Which is a very small travel. It's the shortest hop we ever do between two cities is from here to there. But really, Cirque has fine-tuned those operations. We do this is what we do all the time and around the world. So the people that we have on show have a lot of experience, and it's like a very organized ant colony when we're tearing everything down and setting it all up. And within 10 days, we close on a Sunday, we open the following Wednesday, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, it's a well-oiled machine.
Well-oiled machine.
Yeah, it seems like it. What can you tell us about the music? It sounds great.
This music is fantastic. One of the most talented bands I've had the opportunity to work with in a show. And again, very lively, very upbeat. We have a strong brass section. There's marimbas. There's mariachi themes. There's all sorts of things that are coming along to it. But it's just a show that you walk out and you feel great about what you've just you seen, and it just brightens your day.
You're a company manager. What does that mean? What's your job?
I'm the top of the pyramid, so to speak, but I oversee all of the day-to-day operations. So I have a team that works with me. We have 75 staff and 44 artists, so there's a lot of coordination that needs to happen. But I just make sure that the business is running well. A lot of my work is in the future. I'm working now to cities that are the middle of next year and with the tour plan into 2018. So my work is very forward-thinking, and then the day-to-day put out the fires that need to be put out.
Cirque du Soleil has such a great reputation. Everybody knows how creative these shows really are. Is it, I mean, it shouldn't be hard to sell, right?
It shouldn't be hard to sell. And we do very, very well here. We just had a sold-out holiday season, and now with the next month to go, we've opened up more shows because we have more demand. So there are tickets that are still available. And again, if you can't come in San Francisco, come down to San Jose and see us down there.
Okay, well, good luck with the show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I love watching that video. It's great. To find out more about Cirque du Soleil Luzia, just log on to cirquedusoleil.com/Lucia. That's cirquedusoleil.com/Lucia. Joining us next will be our very own political analyst to speak about the upcoming presidential inauguration. We'll be right back.